Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 23 of Skidding to Glory. And yes, this is indeed the second episode of today. I asked for 1,500 likes on the previous video, and you guys absolutely smashed those. So a big thank you to you, and if you can do the same on this video, that would be absolutely awesome and much appreciated. So yeah, we go into the first game of this episode, and we came up against a pretty strong Barclays Premier League side, but he also had a player that was on loan, that is James Rodriguez. But we start off there in the 23rd minute with Ibarbo on the ball. We beat two defenders with one skill move. He did get a shot in, but a great save there from his goalkeeper. Then just before half time, he has the ball with Aaron Lennon, pass it over to an open free Loic Remy. He goes through, gets his shot in there and hits the post, and then from the rebound he pretty much walks the ball over the line. Then we move it into the second half, because the first half wasn't really that interesting. We have the ball with Michael Arroyo. We go 1-on-1 first the goalkeeper. We did get a shot in, but it went wide. Then in the 47th minute, we have the ball with Victor Ibarbo. We pull off a couple skill moves to create some space. We pass it off to Arroyo yet again. A nice skill move there to beat one defender. We did get a shot in, and this time we actually hit the post. Very unlucky. And then in the 50th minute, we picked up a free kick, and look at that for a finish by Arroyo himself. Just an amazing goal there from an awesome free kick, and that is actually just the reason why I like him so much this year, because he has 5-star skill moves, is a silver player, and usually those silver 5-star skillers don't really have something extra, but Arroyo has amazing free kicks and shooting in general. So yeah, he's definitely a 5-star skiller I would recommend to you guys. Then in the 62nd minute, only a couple minutes later, yet again we picked up another free kick from 32 yards. It's yet again Arroyo taking it, and guess what, we finished that one off as well to make it 2-0, pick up his second goal of the game, and yet again from a free kick to extend our lead. Then we're in the 64th minute. He plays a chip through ball there to Angel Di Maria. My defender was messing up, so I decided to put one of my players on the line, and as you can see, we actually blocked the ball off, and we do clear it away in the very end. We got a little bit lucky there. Then 10 minutes later, he has the ball though once again with Angel Di Maria. This time we couldn't really do anything, so he simply goes through 1-on-1 versus the goalkeeper, and he shoots it at the near post in to make it 2-1 and give him a goal back. But yeah, that is also how the game ended, because after those minutes my opponent and I didn't really create anything. So yeah, we won that game. We didn't get 3 points, which I already expected, but yeah, hopefully they will count in the future, because that is what happened when we were in Division 4, I guess. But anyway, we go into the second game, and we came up against a full Bayern München team, apart from of course Piszczek and Marco Reus. And we start off in the 9th minute, a free kick from Maicon. We get it all the way to his goalkeeper, and as you can see, we could have put it into the back of the net with Quadrado, but we hit the post. Very unlucky. Then in the 14th minute, he goes on the counter attack with Reus, goes for the low cross to Lewandowski, and he makes it 1-0. And he actually shoots through my defender's legs. I think it was Naldo. I tried to clear the ball off the line, but that didn't really work out this time. But anyway, we move on in the 20th minute, where we have the ball with Matias Fernandes with a couple skill moves. We beat his defenders, but then in the end, he catched up there with Boateng, and he pushed me off the ball. Then on the counter attack in the 24th minute, he has the ball with Philipp Lahm. He could have taken a shot, but then he decided to lay it off. I think he tried to lay it off to Lewandowski yet again, but he completely failed. And that was pretty much the thing he did the whole game, just trying to sweat it basically, which is pretty annoying. But anyway, we also created some chances there, as you can see, with Ibarbo, which is goalkeeper safe. Then from a corner, we picked the ball up there with our goalkeeper Bernaglio. Then we kicked it all the way to Victor Ibarbo, because there was a lot of space. We get a nice first time touching it to create more space. We run down the wing, we go inside, we did get a shot on, which is goalkeeper saved, and we also hit the post in the very end. So yeah, we get a little bit unlucky. Then just before half time, it's Matias Fernandes there with a lovely ball to Victor Ibarbo. Once again, we did get a shot in, but I think it was Nori that would have saved. So yeah, we picked up a corner in the 45th minute, and guess what, we actually headed in with the main man himself, Victor Ibarbo, to make it 1-1 and get that deserved equalizer. Then straight from kickoff into the second half, you have the ball with Quadrado with some lovely skill moves. We did get a shot in, but an amazing save there from Manuel Neuer to keep my opponent into the game. Then in the 75th minute, we get some nice passing going there with Ibarbo. We chip it over to Arroyo, we chest it down, and we finish it off nicely into the far corner to make it 2-1 and actually give us a lead. And only a couple minutes later, in the 78th minute, it is once again Michael Arroyo there on the ball on the wing with the skill moves, trying to beat my opponent. Eventually we get past it with a nice ball roll. We go inside, we go with a low cross to the far post to Quadrado, and we finish it off with a lovely shot there. You can see it from the replay. We go with a bit of a flare pass there into the back of the net to make it 3-1 and pretty much make it game over. So yeah, that is pretty much how that game ended. We won 3-1. I guess we deserved that win, even though my opponent also had a lot of chances. But anyway, we picked up another 3 points, which means we should be on 12 points right now, so that means that we can't really relegate anymore. I know it doesn't show up, but that's because Ultimate Team is really glitchy, which is pretty annoying. But anyway, we move on. I decided to switch teams because Maicon and I do believe Arroyo were both injured. So yeah, we move on into another game. And we came up against a really strong Real Madrid side with Cristiano Ronaldo and actually Gareth Bale as two strikers. So yeah, it's my opponent starting off there with Gareth Bale. He did get a shot in and actually picks up a penalty really early on into the game. So he steps up for it with Ronaldo and he makes it 1-0 to give him the early lead. So not really the greatest start to this game for us anyway. Then straight from kickoff, we lost the ball with Cuadrado, but we get it back immediately. We pull off a couple skill moves. Eventually, we got through there after we got a little bit lucky. We did get a shot in, and from the rebound, it is once again Cuadrado with a lovely volley to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. Then in the 12th minute, it is once again Cuadrado on the ball there, where we beat one defender. Then he goes with a slide tackle there. He actually ends up slide tackling his own defender. We got through with Cuadrado once again, and we do make it 2-1 to give us that lead. And we move on into the second half. It's Ibarba on the ball. Lovely pass there to Ronaldo. We did get a shot on with his weak foot, and we actually shoot through his goalkeeper's legs. You can see it from the replay from this angle. Really nice goal there from Ronaldo to make it 3-1 and basically make it game over, because even though my opponent had a really strong team, he barely created chances during this game with that team as well. And on top of that, we actually do make it 4-1 yet again with Cuadrado, which I think is his third goal. So that means we completed his hat-trick, which is pretty awesome. Then in the 73rd minute, some nice skill was there from Wijnaldum. Then we have the ball with Ibarbo. We chip it over to Cuadrado, who goes through and actually picks up his fourth goal of this game. And my opponent actually ends up rage quitting after we done that celebration. So yeah, that is basically how that game ended, guys. We won with 5-1. We made my opponent rage quit, and because my opponent decided to rage quit, we also get to open one free pack. And that is of course what we're gonna do now, because those are the rules. We're gonna move into the store. We're gonna open that 7.5k pack, and we do get the Goran Pandev there from Galatasaray, who doesn't really go for much. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.